Okay.
Do you see that Rush Hour 4 is being made, by the way? Did you see that today?
Is that why Ralphie May's dead?
Ralphie May had to die. Let's just be honest with you.
To get
4,000
Rush Hour
pounds.
4 made?
No, I mean, listen, man.
Is he really dead?
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really dead. He
45.
really died.
He was the
that fucking sucks. 45? Wow.
Yeah.
That blows.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Like, he was a big dude, but fuck, 45, man? Like, come on.
I've never seen a Rush Hour movie.
What?
You're not missing much.
Like, nothing about
the
it.
first two are
Well,
the first two are
Jackie
okay.
Chan is pretty good, but I don't
Jackie
care.
Chan is pretty good.
Just because of his stunts. Jackie Chan does some good stunts.
Yeah, the first two are really good. Seeing
I didn't hear that either.
the Shanghai Noons or Shanghai Nights.
Fuck you. Yeah. Were you still talking? It's off to a great start.
Why was I not talking? I was talking.
It keeps cutting out.
This is great.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we're all kind of talking.
But yeah, we're all family. I'm just gonna unplug.
Look who's talking 2 or 3.
Is this making it any better somehow?
So far,
I don't understand why charging my computer makes it suck, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyway,
yeah,
hi.
it's making sense. We should all unplug all of our stuff.
I
Save the world.
unplugged at least 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Get off the grid. Go live in the woods. Let's do it.
Have a night in the woods.
Yeah,
right here. I had it ready for you, Ralph. Right here you go. I was ready for you.
Let's go. I
had the promotional material ready.
I mean,
welcome to.
Somebody probably stole all of our credit anyway. It's fucking sober. So
maybe you want to go live maybe Forsaken Castle in the woods.
Yeah, perhaps. This is the Level Up Show podcast. I am your host for now, Ralph. We'll see what happens.
For a while now.
Well, I may die on air, or my computer will. One of us. Joining me today is a man who has never accidentally been at a Kmart. It is Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
I guess it's kind of true. I mean, I didn't have control over where I was going when I was younger, but
it was no accident.
Yeah, my parents would sometimes take me to the Kmart whether I wanted to go or not.
Like just to babysit you? Like
no, to look for, I don't know, whatever dumb shit I wanted to buy.
He was the Blue Light Special.
Oh man!
I mean, where else are you gonna buy a NASCAR shirt other than Kmart?
Kmart is
well. They don't sell NASCAR anymore. They sell WWE John Cena shirts though.
Oh, no NASCAR. There's no Danica Patrick shirts anymore at Kmart.
I forgot she.
Just Dan Patrick.
Okay. Okay.
Dan Patrick.
Or Tom Patrick. I'm not really sure which one it is. It might be both.
Also joining us is a man who thinks that you look so good that he'd suck on your daddy's dick. It is Derek. Hello, Derek.
Listen, your dad's a handsome fellow, and I look real good. So listen.
Have you ever heard that Notorious B.I.G. song?
Right? I haven't, but I want to right now.
It's called "Me and My Bitch." It's real weird. He says that. You look so good. Huh?
I was gonna play this. I was gonna play this song when you got back because everything wasn't working. So this is going to be your intro song for the week.
It said Mercy, Mercy. What was it? No. Oh, Return of the Mac. Sorry, okay.
Come on now.
Mark Morrison.
That was going to be your intro song this week since you kept dying on us.
That's a good song.
I get down to that song when I get drunk. It's real bad.
What's wrong? Get that sober down. I get
depressed
when I listen to that song. Don't even get down.
I can get up and down if you feel what I'm saying.
Oh man, I can't go down when I'm sober.
That's cool. I'll get you drunk then.
On dads.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What kind of news you got for us this week? This month?
This got real parental real quick. Real parental. Well, let's pump the brakes on the news. I've got the biggest piece of news. I had another kid. That happened in real life. I wish I could object. I wish I could object it, but I can't.
I think he's trying to call that fake news, is what I think he's calling it.
Yeah, he's trying to trump it up.
You are fake news.
There you go. Sorry.
Yeah. So we had another baby. Her name is Hadley Rose. There is no Derek. No bitch, unfortunately. Not yet. I haven't called her that.
Okay.
She's been pretty good, really. Like, she's a lot like Jolene was, where Jolene didn't really cry. Wasn't really a hard baby to deal with. So been pretty blessed so far. She has, like, I have been staying up quite late to feed her. Yep, very close to playing some Kingdom Hearts. And there have been a couple beating parties, but that's only because I can't get any else elsewhere.
Can you tell
I've been staying up?
Can you tell by looking at her if she's a Broncos fan?
I mean, I dressed her as such. Whether she wants to be one, I don't know. But I dressed her as such already on Sunday.
Is that okay?
I could.
Don't you need
I don't know. You tell me it.
for that?
You tell me if this looks like child abuse or not. I'll show you this picture here. I don't know whether this is child abuse or not. But
if it's an Osweiler jersey, maybe.
Yeah.
Jersey. It's just a little football jersey, football
It's
shirt
like a
with Bronco
Browns
on it.
jersey.
No, it's a little. You see the little Bronco right there in a little orange. And then
if you dress her like a football and start throwing her like a football, I would say that's child abuse.
I did take her to my buddy's house, who was a Raiders fan, and he said he was going to spike her on the ground if they lost. Thankfully, she did not get spiked on the ground. She is alive and well.
They totally did lose, though.
They definitely lost. Here's another picture of said Hadley Rose. She's a pretty cute kid.
Yeah, you've done well.
Good looking kid. I don't know how. I'm going to pay a baby, probably. I think is probably the best call. I don't know. I told everybody that they were going to go as KKK or sheet ghosts, I guess is the political term now. She didn't like it.
I mean, that's Casey Affleck. You know, you can go as Casey Affleck in a ghost story.
Right, yeah. Casey Affleck in Ghost Story is probably the best call, best use of a sheet ghost in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. That was kind of the biggest news, I guess, personally. What's new with you guys?
I can't top that.
Well, you could try, maybe.
I had 0 babies.
Yeah, I'm moving soon.
That's exciting though, man. Like, I'm excited for you to move, to see how that's going to be. I'm not excited that it. I guess it's closer though, right? It is
to you,
technically.
Like maybe 20 minutes.
Me. Yeah.
I mean, it's 20 minutes is 20 minutes, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean it's maybe slightly closer to St. Louis. I don't even know if it actually is. Actually, I don't think it is. Nope, it's not closer to anything.
Do you want to get closer to St. Louis?
No.
What happens if I apply for your position at your Hy-Vee when you leave? How fun
Can't say that on the air because I haven't given my notice yet.
Oh shit!
No, nobody listens to this. It's fine.
Thank God.
No, you should go.
What doesn't happen? No, not at all. I did apply for a promotion, by the way, and I didn't get it. But I did try for a promotion.
Nice.
But I didn't get it.
I've tried getting demoted several times. It won't work.
I had a really good interview for a promotion too, so I thought I fucking had it in the bag, and then I got a phone call 2 days ago telling me I did not get the job.
Is it because you had a beard?
No, it was because I didn't have enough back end experience with like inventories and stuff like that. So
yeah.
What?
Back end experience.
That shit's easy.
Yeah, I've never done inventory. I don't know what a P&L looks like. I don't know any of that stuff.
Man, they could teach you that in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They can get you up to speed on that pretty quick.
It's not complicated.
So the guy still wants me to go and work for him, so I'm deciding whether or not I want to take that risk to come down to work in Grinnell as a assistant manager, which is what I'm already doing, which I'm not sure I want to do the same fucking job in a small town.
Is it closer or not?
It is closer, but put yourself in a position that I obviously want to go further and be, I don't know, I'm talking about this on the air. I want to be like a store director, obviously.
Yeah.
So say I try to apply for like a bigger store, but I'm coming out of Grinnell, the perception is going to be like, you're fucking coming from Grinnell. What the fuck do you know? Like that. And that's just how this company works.
Well, we got somebody to our store who came from Albia, who is like one of the perishable people. I don't understand, but Albie is like small as fuck.
Yeah. If I was going into Grinnell as the promotion that I wanted, I would not worry about it. But going and taking a lateral move just to be closer to home doesn't really make a lot of sense, other than being closer to home.
I mean, how much closer is it?
It's 20 minutes instead of 47 minutes.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
it's an hour closer.
Saving gas money.
Yeah, I mean that would add up, I guess.
But again, where does that put me in a career of then I have to work that much harder? Like the way I look at it is, if I'm applying from Urbandale and I apply at a store, I automatically am going to get an interview because people know that the Urbandale store is like the better store. So I'm never going to have to question that. Where if I'm applying from a small town store, I have to work twice as hard to get that interview and kill the interview just to make an impression, because that's how this place works. So it's going to put more stress on me getting a promotion later than it is just coming from my store. Like coming out of Urbandale, I know I'm going to get an interview because that's the store. Like that's a big store.
It makes sense.
I'm going to rock in a hard place because part of me wants to go and take that position because it would technically pay more because they don't bonus. So he would wants to pay me for my bonuses that I get right now. And that sounds okay into my like hourly wage, but that would make my hourly wage a lot of money. And I don't know that he'd want to pay me that much money because it'd be like $21 an hour.
Holy shit.
With the bonuses and all that stuff and my overtime, because I think it's a 40-hour work week over there instead of 45. So I don't know. But either way, I didn't get the promotion that I hoped for, which kind of sucks. But, I'll keep trucking, keep doing that. But on the positive side, a baby happened. You're moving. Ryan is living life and playing video games, and your dog is still alive.
Yeah, she looks like she's alive.
That's a good thing.
I don't know. She might be dead inside. I don't know.
No. Most dogs are dead inside.
She's doing fine.
Most dogs are dead. Much like people, dead inside. But, I guess if that's all the personal news. I have a lot of kind of fucking old news, so if you don't want to talk about it, we ain't gotta. But we'll read off some headlines. You tell me if you want to talk about it or don't talk. I feel like that's kind of the segment we should turn this into. Is you know how we used to do that annoying thing where you would start talking something and we would just yell next because we didn't care, or we would yell don't care. I think that's kind of what we should do with news, because some of the shit I don't care about.
I'm gonna see if I can get some sound bites for this. Okay, go ahead.
There is a NES emulator hidden on every Nintendo Switch that has the game Golf on it.
I don't care.
That wasn't a great one.
Well, this one only really matters because of why it's there.
Right. The rumor is that it's going to, obviously that is to test out the abilities for it to have these NES emulation for when they release.
Why it's there. It's to honor Iwata.
Yeah.
So you think that's why?
Yeah, you can only access it on his on that July whatever date, and that was some significant date for Iwata. I thought,
they died. Is that right? Or his birthday?
Maybe. I don't know. One of the two. I don't know.
But yeah, he
worked
on
that. He worked on that game.
That may be one of the first games he worked on or something. No, that's not right. He worked on stuff before that.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's cool. I don't know. I like little Easter egg things like that.
I think that's cool. That's like when they did the didn't they do something inside one of the Xbox 360s that was like embedded on the motherboard?
There's something on every
Xbox One X has got Master Chief on a Scorpion or something.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's what it was.
Supposedly the Switch Pro controller has a message inside underneath one of the joysticks, but I cannot see it.
So that's cool. Like that's just kind of cool to me. I like that stuff.
Yeah, but you can't look at the Master Chief thing unless you want to avoid your warranty. So you could wait till your warranty's done and then look at it.
That's a bait and switch. That is not a. It's not a bait and switch.
Or just no. I like it. I like it. Wait, that's not what he says, is it? Or she says. Let's see. The next piece of news that I have, because we're just going to blow through a lot of this because it's so old, because we haven't done a show in 3 fucking weeks because this goddamn kid. Final Fantasy IX is on the PlayStation 4 now, if you are into that.
Yeah.
Which I am. I think that's
I'm
cool.
into it if it would be cheaper.
I'm into it for $10. I'm not into it for $20 or more.
Yeah, they did something similar with Star Ocean. They put that on the PlayStation Store and they charged $20 for it when they should have charged like $10.
What is this just like an up-res? What is
I think
this?
it's just a PC port.
Didn't you
so
say it's a PC port?
yeah, so it's gonna look smoother and nicer on a higher resolution, but
Okay.
it definitely look better than running on your PlayStation.
That's cool that's on there, but yeah, that sounds like
And they
It is cool.
They did some work to the cutscenes too, so the cutscenes look nice.
So if that gets down to like $10, I'll pick that up. That's one of the better Final Fantasy games, in my opinion. I really like 9. Like, I think 9 is underrated. I really enjoy 9 a lot. So check that out if you are into that. Sonic Forces Shadow the Hedgehog DLC announced for those of you that are still playing Sonic Forces.
it's not out yet.
Oh. Well, that's going to happen as a DLC. Sorry, I thought that was the already
I think it's
already out.
I think it's a pre-order bonus.
Is that what it was? Yep.
I think it.
I mean,
There's
that's
like
basically.
There's so many pre-order bonuses for Sonic Forces, and it's $40. Like, it's insane. Because you get that.
They're just trying to throw a bunch of shit at
Well,
you.
I think the DLC is free. I don't know, but you get like all these costumes based on other Sega and Atlas franchises, like free, and you get a controller skin for free. Like, this game either really sucks or they
It's
really
really
want
weird.
people to jump on board.
It's just so weird that Sega owns Atlas. But yeah,
I'm probably
so
going to
yeah,
buy
that's
Sonic
it.
Forces.
Well, that's because what's the proper term that I should say? Because you're.
he's got to go
An
fast.
idiot? Oh. I don't have anything for this.
Sorry. I'll send you for something. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Shin Megami Tensei coming to Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, still don't know much about it though.
You
They
think
didn't
it's
say much
Tokyo,
about it other than.
think it's a Tokyo Mirage Session sequel?
Probably not, because they made it sound like it was supposed to be like a mainline entry and not a spinoff.
Oh.
So something more along the lines of 4 or Apocalypse, one of those games. But
More information
I don't
about
know.
that coming on the 23rd of this month.
So is Apocalypse, is that a sequel?
It's like a sequel to 4, yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of weird, but I don't know why they did that. But yeah, it's like it directly continues where 4 left off.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 15 has a expansion. They have a release date on that. Pulling that up here as we speak currently. I don't think it's already out yet. I also, that was one of the games I finally deleted off my PlayStation 4 hard drive I still only had 500 gigs on there, and I had to download the last couple weeks. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it, but I definitely deleted it off of my hard drive. The Final Fantasy 15 multiplayer DLC comes out October 31st, called Comrades.
Can you dress up
Yeah.
for
I
Halloween?
mean, you could already dress up. I'm going to dress up as a doctor because I didn't get to use my scrubs when my baby was born. So there's that.
Okay.
Well, you feel good about it? I know, Ryan, you recently played through Inside again, or was it the first time you played it?
That was the first time.
That's coming to the Switch, which is kind of exciting. Again, these. All right, moving on. What about
Playing that
Neo?
every time.
What about Neo Complete Edition coming out?
Coming to the Switch?
Yeah, no.
No.
It's still PS4 exclusive.
Yeah, I wouldn't. feel
I don't know. I already bought Neo. I don't know if I want the DLC, but I don't know. Are they going to charge 40 or 30, or are they not said?
I don't think they've said yet, but I'm sure it'll be no less than $40.
Did you see Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition's coming out in December, or is this part of your news?
No, I did not have that one on my news.
And like
Yeah.
that Not a Hero DLC is still not come out, the free one.
Really?
But they released some details about it, though, right?
I think it. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's gonna come out when that does. I guess.
Yeah,
So
it was
I
supposed to come out like what? Well, I guess they were supposed to talk about it like a month after the game came out, and then that
Yeah,
never
that's supposed to
happened.
come out in the spring or something.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I guess it's coming at some point.
We're all coming at some point.
It's supposed to be free too, so hopefully it's still free.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count on it.
Maybe it's free to download, but
I-
to actually play it, you got to pay
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
You get to download the client, but that's it. Let's see. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. The developer has laid off most of their staff. Rising after they did, I thought a pretty good job with Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. They were working on 2 different games, and all that's been put on hold now that they've released a bunch of their staff members.
I did not even know about this. I hated that game.
Situation.
But it sucks people losing their jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
I missed whatever you said. Everything froze.
Oh, I was talking about how I hated that game, but I don't want to see that company close because I could see them doing interesting stuff in the future. But
The co-founder said the situation between financial pressures, trying to keep the lights on for the employed team, and the stress of end of development health issues just wasn't a tenable thing anymore, and it was time to take a break, recharge, recover, and have a good think about the future.
okay. So I don't know what that
We'll see
means.
if that means. I will see if that means they're close to releasing a new game, even though they're not around anymore, or what. I'm not sure what that means either. You have PlayStation Plus games and Xbox games with gold released, obviously, for the month of October. The biggest game, I guess, in my opinion, would be Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, released for the PlayStation Plus members. Gone Home, I believe, was the big name for the Xbox games with gold for this month. I have started playing said PlayStation game this month, and I will talk more about that momentarily.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Jackbox Party Pack
Sorry, that's
coming out October 17th. Jackbox Party Pack 4, October 17th. So you'll be hearing me talk about that here relatively soon, as I am a sucker for buying those games right when they get released instead of waiting for them to drop in price because I'm an idiot.
they're fun.
They are very fun.
It's coming to Switch.
It is coming to Switch, which is super cool. I'm hoping you buy it, but you won't. But I'm super excited for it. Good time.
There's no streaming option for that, though, right?
No. I mean, I can hold it up to a camera and then upload the camera footage to YouTube
Yeah.
live. Well, probably not with my equipment, but whatever. Try.
Volition also hit with layoffs this past couple weeks. Over 30 people have been let go from Volition.
And I'm guessing Ages of Mayhem didn't do too hot.
Yeah, I didn't think it did. They apparently have a studio in Illinois. That's where most of the layoffs happened.
Yeah, I thought
Yes.
Chicago or something.
No, I think it's right by the University of Illinois.
Oh,
Because I think they get a lot of young talent from that university, and they end up working there.
Deep Silver apparently dissatisfied with the amount of sales for Agents of Mayhem.
That's what happens when your game isn't that great.
That's true.
Or it doesn't help.
Like, why aren't they making Saints Row?
Well,
Red
who wants
Faction.
another Saints Row at this point?
They must not own Red Faction.
I bought
somebody
Red
else owns
Faction
that
the
now.
other day,
Which one?
even though I've never played it. I think it's the first one. I don't know.
Uh,
I bought it on the Humble Bundle.
I've never played 1 or 2, but I played Guerrilla and
I'll tell you which
Armageddon.
one it is when I talk about what I've been playing. I'll pull up all the games that I got on there, and you guys can tell me if you know what they are, if they're any good.
I've played all the Red Factions. Red Faction 2 is my favorite.
Oh, there you go. The Commodore 64 is getting a retro comeback with a C64 Mini for those of you that care and have not gotten yourself a Super NES Mini.
Yeah.
The only person to acquire themselves an SNES Mini on this podcast, I do believe, is still Mr. Ryan. Is that true?
I mean, yeah, I have one of them. I don't know if you guys got one.
I did not.
I haven't tried. I had a dream I got one, and the box was huge. And I saw I was at Grim Cracker's house the other day and saw his and the box, and that's definitely not the case.
How did he get his? Did he pre-order it or he just?
He went to Walmart at midnight in Hannibal, and they just gave out tickets, and he was like number 15, and they managed to have enough.
Yeah, that's what they did at the Walmart near me. So I didn't get one because I wasn't there early enough to get the tickets. So then I went to a more dangerous Walmart in Raytown, and they had no type of order or anything going on. So they just
apparently my cousin has managed to buy like 12 and has put all of them on eBay because
prices are a lot lower.
Yeah, he sold like five or six of the NES ones. Like, whatever, dude. Whatever you want to do.
Live your life.
Yeah, that seems like too much work for me. I don't want to go out of my way to acquire.
I just want to play the fucking games, man. That's all I want to do is play some fucking games.
Yeah.
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 That's all I want to do. PlayStation getting the new CEO. Andrew House is stepping down. John Codera is going to take over as the new global CEO. Taking his place immediately.
Did Andrew House say what he was going to do?
It just says that he said he's going to remain with SIE Sony Entertainment as chairman for the year for transitional purpose and stick with Sony as director and chairman of SIE. Let's see. He says, I'm tremendously proud of what we built with PlayStation and Sony Interactive Entertainment. Entertaining millions globally with the best in games and creating a fully fledged digital entertainment company. PlayStation has been a huge part of my life for more than 20 years, but the business, having achieved record-breaking success, now seemed to be the right time for me to pursue new challenges. I shall always treasure the friendships and people that have made SIE such a wonderful place to work. I'm also grateful to PlayStation fans and gamers around the world for their loyalty and support. John and the team at SIE are world-class, and I know the future of PlayStation is very bright. Been with the company since 1990, took over as global president in 2011.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not that big of a deal. He's probably just moving on to something else.
I mean, what's his name? Went over and started working with
Dave Lang.
Dave Lang, yeah.
Adam Boys.
That guy's moved around quite a bit, though.
Well, either way. So there's that. I don't know if that means anything other than our E3 press conferences are going to look a little different now because he won't be out there talking. But
that guy was partly responsible for Dark Void.
Oh.
Adam Boys. He was responsible for using Capcom America, and he was responsible for. I think he was responsible for getting Western developers to make games to get published by Capcom. So Dark Void was one of them.
That hurts. That hurts.
Does. Next one on the list, Unsung Story. Coming to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. Tactical RPG that just went through a Kickstarter campaign. But they have said they put back in 2014 they've been around. So that's...
Yeah, it's like infamous for like a Kickstarter that got funded and then like nobody knows what the fuck is happening with it. It's been in limbo forever.
Apparently it's happening. It is coming to those 3 consoles.
Yeah.
With the Atari box.
Yeah. Like some developer was making it and then just stopped. And then somebody else started it. I don't even know if that's right. But like the people publishing it, Little Orbit, like have only published like licensed kids games, and they're branching out and publishing this train wreck.
So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
It's weird. Speaking of little kid games, Professor Layton getting a new game next year. Not his daughter, which has a game right now, the Layton's Mystery Journey. But they're actually getting a new Professor Layton game, level 5 confirmed. Summer 2018 is when that will be released, most likely in Japan, and they'll have to wait for a Western release. But I love the Layton game, so I'm in for another Professor Layton game.
Yeah, I like the one I played. I don't even remember which one it was.
They also confirmed Level 5 did that a Yokai Watch Season 3 anime will be coming to North America in early 2018. Fresh new wave of toys, books, other products. It's a version of a previously released game just came out recently.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Yokai Watch is surviving in America. Because if I can find all the toys at Dollar Tree, then it's not really a great sign that Yokai Watch is taking
It's
off.
doing good, yeah.
But I love Yokai Watch for some reason.
Last but not least, as far as news goes, Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, including the base game, the Frozen Wilds expansion, and more. For $50, Sony announced that. But $50 is when that is price point. Also comes with digital deluxe edition content, weapons, resource packs, a PS4 theme, and a digital art book. It'll be released sometime. I'm sorry, it'll be released on November 7th. November 7th is when the complete edition is coming out.
Okay. When I guess the expansion must come out before that?
That might be the same time, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can find out for you.
Yeah, I guess it could come out right about the same time. That could make sense.
I'll find out for you. Frozen Wilds, the Horizon Zero Dawn, $20, which makes it a nice price point if you don't have Horizon Zero Dawn anymore to rebuy that with that downloadable content. It's not a bad price.
Yeah.
Date forthcoming as soon as my internet loads.
Is this standalone? Anybody know?
It is standalone, I believe. Yeah, same day, 11/7.
Okay. That's not too far off.
Is that? No, it isn't. I mean, shit, it's October. We have Shadow of War that just came out today. You got Mario coming out. You got Wolfenstein coming out.
Shadow of War is the 10th.
Oh, it's the
It's
10th.
Tuesday, I think.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Either way, we still got a lot of games coming out in this month of October. So that's it for news.
Yeah.
Back to you,
27th is a banger.
Mr. Ralph.
That's right. Well, hello there. Welcome to the Level Up Show podcast. I'll go ahead and talk about what I've been playing since I can somewhat remember it without looking at the notes. I finished Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
And you traded it in immediately?
No, I actually thought about buying the season pass, but I'm gonna wait and see what at least what the first thing is. I let Grim Cracker borrow it, so that game is so fucking good. That's my game of the year right now.
I really want to play it really bad. I'm really upset that I don't have a Switch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't even know why I liked it so much. It's just like everything just clicked.
I mean, the world looks cool, the art looks cool, the writing seemed okay.
The battles are super fun.
Yeah, the battles didn't seem hard. They seemed fun and challenging enough to be fun. The characters seemed cool. The rabbits didn't seem over the top. Like everything about that game just seemed to work.
And I mean, yeah, the battles are definitely challenging, but you can
I don't know if the rabbits not being over the top is kind of the thing, isn't it? To be over the top.
Rabbits. Yeah, but I don't think they weren't an annoyance, I guess, and that's kind of what I expected them to be.
That's also their thing too. They're supposed to be goofy and annoying and weird.
I mean, if it would have been Rabbids plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, we've been probably talking differently.
Sure.
That would have been because they were their humor is juvenile and they do dumb shit.
And they make loud, weird noises.
Yeah, but I mean, it evens out with Mario and crew. Just kind of looking at them, what the fuck's happening with these rabbit things? I don't know. In so few words. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna say this is the Dark Souls of strategy games. Not really. I remember Ryan saying with Dark Souls 3, he would think about it when he was not playing it. Think about it at work.
Yeah.
And this is how I felt about Mario plus Rabbids. I'd just be when I wasn't playing it, I'd be thinking about planning out moves and battle strategies, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I need to play this game. It's really good. I
I bet you're not the only one that has that as their game of the year. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of sites.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe that's premature with what else is coming out this year.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, I mean, it is right now. Like, and I loved Resident Evil 7, but it's number 2 right now.
That Mario game looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
That's pretty crazy. Mario's coming out this year. Zelda already came out this year.
And Xenoblade.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, whenever this Mario plus Rabbids first got announced, I was like everyone else, like, what the fuck's the point of this? And then when I saw it was like a strategy game, I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. But it's so good.
I just thought my whole thing when I saw the quick look, everything about it, as far as the world, everything just looked pretty. It looked fun. It looked stupid and goofy. Like the little jokes of not a Koopaling, but whatever the thing that was getting its butt washed. Like I thought that was funny and dumb.
A Goomba, yeah.
A Goomba, thank you. And I was just like, just shit like that is what makes me laugh.
Well,
Goomba was washing its butt.
It was getting sprayed up in the air by like a water spout thing.
It's like,
and your little thing like says something stupid, and it just, I don't know, it's funny.
Yeah, and there's like a statue of a rabbit sitting on a toilet reading a newspaper, and it says something about a rabbit building a log cabin. I don't know why, but I thought that was funny.
Just shit like that just makes me laugh, man.
Yeah, the final boss was kind of a bitch, but it took me like 4 tries to finish him. And
is there a twist in it? Like, is there a pretty good twist of like who the bad guy is and all that stuff? I don't want to know who the bad guy is, but is there a good twist?
I wouldn't say there's a twist. I mean, the story isn't much. I don't know. Okay. And I mean, it's typical Mario fare for enemies, which, whatever. I got no problem with that. Yeah, great time, great game. If it looks up your alley, try it out. Played some Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS. I am not digging that game, and I don't know why. I keep forgetting I have it. I'm probably like a third of the way through it.
It's just crazy to me. Like, I really thought that you would like it after all the buzz coming out of it. I thought you were going to enjoy it a lot.
Something just feels off about it. I don't know why. I mean, like it's a good game, but right. I am not like, I don't know. Like I keep forgetting I have it. Like I said, so I just keep trying to play other shit, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should finish that. But I probably will.
I'm wondering when you're going to be able to turn into a rat.
I hope there's a stealth Castlevania. Oh man,
turn into a rat.
That was so Castlevania. So I don't know.
I wonder what those guys are going to do after that. You think Nintendo's going to have them?
Well, are they the ones doing Raiders of the Broken Planet or On the Broken Planet?
What's that?
Is that what it is? I think it's a Mercury Steam game. I don't know much about it, but it's on consoles.
Is it something new, or is it based on something?
I think it's new. It might actually be in beta right now on PC or something. I might be making up all this. I may not even be Mercury Steam. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this Metroid game sold okay.
I feel like the buzz around it was huge.
Yeah. So, because I've seen they've gotten... I bought the special edition, and I've seen they have the special edition back in stock. So I don't know if it's a good sign that it sold well. So like they made more of it. I don't really know though how that works. So I hope they make more 2D Metroid games. I still don't know if I want Mercury Steam making them though.
That's fair.
But whatever.
Well,
you know my feelings on Mercury Steam.
Well, yeah, it would be better on Switch. What'd you say, Derek? I'm sorry.
I was just saying, my feelings on Mercury Steam.
Yeah, Game of the Year 2014. I know. Yeah. Unfinished Game of the Year.
Unfinished Game of the Year, yep.
Fucking garbage bullshit. Let's see. Played I picked up Farpoint PlayStation VR.
I wish you would have streamed some of that. I want to see you play some of that. How is it?
I didn't even think about streaming it until I was about halfway into it, or into my play session, whatever the hell that means. It seems cool. I mean, I'm glad I didn't pay $50 for it, because it's kind of just I mean, it's a first-person shooter, but you can't move a ton. You can't.
It seems like a shooting gallery without being stuck in one spot. It's kind of what it seems like.
Kind of. And like the enemies don't get behind you, so
Right.
you don't ever have to worry about turning around, which is kind of weird. Like my biggest problem so far is probably just my own setup, because it kept telling me like most of the time I was playing it that I was out of the camera's zone. Like it show something on the screen like a camera icon, or that I was not holding the controller up high enough. I don't know. Grim Cracker actually bought the bundle that has the gun attachment,
Yeah.
so I may try that out at some point.
So kind of like the one they had for Killzone 3?
Yeah,
3. Yeah.
probably. It's probably similar because you just put the ice cream cones into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't played very long. I think it's only like 5 hours long, which isn't surprising because it's a VR game, I guess. But yeah, I'll keep playing it. I gotta open the notes because I cannot remember what else I played. Well, I remember one
Golf.
thing. Well, no, okay.
Yeah, everybody's golf. I'm sorry, Golf Story.
Golf Story. Golf Story is so fucking
That game
good.
looks super fucking fun.
I think, Derek, you would be so into this if you could play it.
Yeah. I watched a quick look today, and I was like, this looks fucking great.
Tiger
Yeah.
Woods be into it?
What'd you say?
Probably.
Would Tiger Woods be into it?
Well, you can't drive a vehicle
Would.
fast that I know of. Like, this game's just so goofy as hell. Because I just love it. It looks like a Super Nintendo game, sort of. You just walk around this environment, talk to people, just like drop your golf ball wherever and tee up, and just hit a
Just
golf
go
ball
down.
into people if you want. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Do you have a limit on the number of golf balls you can hit?
Nope. You got infinite. You can just throw up a golf ball and hit it in the air. They call it a hot potato shot. And it's not easy to do, but it's kind of funny. I found this. It's not that hard to find. I found this building, and you like go into it, or it's some dude's house, and this dude's like, "Have you ever played golf? GALF?" And your character's like, "Yeah, I love golf." He's like, "I did not say golf. I said golf." So you like go. He's like, "You should play it." So you go over to his TV, turn on this console, and you're playing golf, which is like kind of like golf on the NES. Pretty
That's
close.
awesome. I would be into that super hard.
But like the game's pretty funny, and you're just doing a bunch of dumb shit when you're not golfing. Like you're like running around a pond trying to get your golf club, trying to give it kinetic energy so you can hit this anvil to create an electric shock. I don't understand, but it seemed to make sense at the time.
When I saw the quick look today, they did a couple missions. Like one of them was this caveman that wanted you to feed some fish.
Yeah.
And then he wanted you to hit the fucking golf ball as hard as you could into his face. And I was like, what the fuck is this? It was awesome. I'm like, this game looks amazing. I want to play this fucking game so bad.
It is so good.
Oh, it looks so good.
I think I'm about halfway through it. I'm like 8 hours into it.
And it's an RPG, which is cool.
Yeah, and I'm like you can just play like I brought my
Straight
Switch over.
through, right?
Just brought my Switch over to Grim Crackers. You can just play just 2-player golf. So
Right.
we were doing that, and he kicked my ass. But he,
That's all right.
after I left his house, he downloaded it on his own
What's
Switch.
it? It's only $15, isn't it?
Yeah,
Man.
it's if any of that sounds appealing, like it's
It-
definitely worth it.
It does, but it's only on Switch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like a good,
Switch.
It could be a 3DS game, but I don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know if I want to play it on 3DS. It looks a little too like the pixel art stuff. I would want to be able to see it pretty well. So playing on 3DS would make me upset. So I wish it was on PlayStation 4, or if I just had a fucking Switch, I'd be happy.
I mean, it's selling really well, so it could branch out. I don't know, because it was at the top of the eShop charts, which is kind of impressive for a
Is it published by Nintendo?
No, it's
it's not published by them.
It's Sidebar Games, like developed and published it, I guess. Whoever that is.
Okay. I mean, they probably put it on PC, but
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it seems like it's doing really well, so yeah, it's real good. And finally, I played Cuphead at Grim Crackers. Played some local co-op. That game is really good.
Yeah.
I was gonna go ahead and download it until I heard about that
physical edition,
and I'm like, son of a bitch. Like playing 2 players makes that game probably harder.
Yeah, I bet.
It's hard to see everything that's going on, but like I don't know, that game has so much style, and it's just, I mean, you die a lot, but you can pick up the patterns of the enemies pretty easily, at least from what I played. We played it for like an hour and got 25% through it, so yeah. And the music is great, and like just the animation.
The art style just looks incredible.
Yeah, it's
just
really
incredible.
Cool.
Yep.
So I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I should go ahead and download it or not, but we'll see. It's
what's $20?
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be a game you want to buy twice.
Yeah, I've thought about it. But I think that's, I mean, I've played some other shit, but I've talked enough about stuff.
I'll just tell you real quick. I got the notes pulled up right here.
I'm looking at it. I didn't put on like Weeping Doll or Dying Reborn VR or any Ease game.
Weeping Doll.
Weeping Doll was it was not bad what I played of it, surprisingly. Let's see. We'll just move on to Ryan, who finished a lot of games.
Buy that doll's tears
with my ass. Yes.
Some Goomba ass.
Yeah. Did you finish the SNES Classic collection?
No. I mean, there's some games on there that I just probably will never play.
What have you
probably
played
guess
on
which
there?
game I played first?
Yoshi's Island.
No.
Yoshi's Island's one of the greatest games of all time. Don't even fucking go there.
Mario World. I played Super Mario Kart. I played Final Fantasy 3. I played Earthbound. I played Secret of Mana. Played Zelda. What else we got on there? No, but I have played Contra before. That was the one I played in college. That dude had that version of Contra. Hang Time? Was that the non-NBA Jam game? What was the other NBA Jam style game that wasn't NBA Jam?
Yeah, Hang Time. Yeah, came after Jam.
Yeah, it's probably that then.
What you're talking about? Rap Jam Volume 1.
No. But Street Fighter 2. And man, I don't remember anything about Street Fighter 2. Like, I don't remember how anything controls. I was a kid. I was way better at it. I actually knew what I was doing, but I have no idea what I'm doing now. What else we got on there?
Star Fox.
Yeah, I played the first level of Star Fox to unlock Star Fox 2, but I did not play Star Fox 2.
Yeah.
The music is pretty good in that first level of Star Fox.
Super Mario RPG?
No, I didn't play that.
Have you ever played that?
Yeah, I played the intro of it. It was not for me.
How's that not for you?
I don't. So the only one I've been interested in that's kind of like RPG-like was Paper Mario on GameCube. But I don't know. The more I look at those style of games, the more I just don't really want to play a Mario RPG, or anything RPG style with Mario. It just doesn't seem appealing. But It's like the Bowser Inside Story stuff. I guess they're re-releasing that, aren't they? 3DS or something.
Yeah.
Superstar Saga that came out today.
Yeah. But I think that's.
I still
it.
have
I'm
that on
not sure
the
if I.
DS.
Nice.
What else is on there?
Super Ghouls and Ghosts, is that on there?
Yeah, I didn't try that. I know that game's gonna be hard. I didn't try Castlevania 4.
Yeah, I can't.
Probably
remember.
I'll tell you,
F-Zero.
hang on.
No F-Zero.
I like F-Zero, but I didn't fire F-Zero up.
Donkey Kong Country. Is that the first one's on there?
I did play Donkey Kong Country. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Kirby. There's a couple Kirby games, right? Dream Course.
Yeah, there's two Kirby games, I think, and I did not play either one.
I used to like Dream Course a lot, but it's kind of it's a golf-ish game, so it's weird.
Yeah.
Here you go. Contra 3. You said you hadn't played it yet.
Oh, Punch Out. I didn't play Punch Out either. Punch Out's on
Donkey Kong.
there.
He just said he played it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Final Fantasy, yes. F-Zero, yes. Kirby Superstar.
F-Zero. But I didn't play Kirby.
Zelda. Mega Man X.
No, I didn't play Mega Man X. Like I should check out and see what Mega Man X is.
It's hard.
I have a lot of.
Metroid, you said you did or didn't play?
I did not play Metroid.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
I booted up Guile. Got my ass kicked too.
Some of these
John
are
Reed
only on
messed me
the,
up pretty good.
that's got to be the Japanese one, right? Yeah, the Japanese. Okay.
What?
Which game's that?
Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem. That's Japanese. Legend of Mystical Ninja.
Yeah.
That's Japanese.
I wish that was on there.
Panel de Pong,
Game.
Super Soccer, and Super Street Fighter 2 the new challengers.
They had the Super Famicom was available online. You could have ordered one for me.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the box looks pretty cool. It's way different.
Yeah, it had a
Box
better
or the
design
Super
than the American Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty cool.
With
That thing
funky
is really
colors.
tiny. I don't like how they handle the controller part though. How you have to like pull the front down to put the controllers in. I wish it was more natural, but I guess they probably
Yeah, it seemed kind of weird.
Yeah, they probably couldn't get something that looked like the old Super Nintendo controllers. The controllers feel kind of weird too. I don't know if it's just because they're so new. The old Super Nintendo controllers, I mean, they look the same. You look at it, it looks exactly the same. It's just the way it feels is different. Like the old Super Nintendo controllers feel a little smoother.
Yeah, I guess.
More like brand new plastic. I don't know. A little coarser, I guess. The buttons feel fine. It's just the actual controller feels a little coarser than my old controllers were just kind of worn down because they're so old. So that's why they feel so smooth. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't actually touch the controller.
Nobody touch one. At least. I would open at least.
Someone keeps cutting out. I don't know if it's me or.
Oh, it's probably me.
Yeah, I think it's Ryan.
Well,
He asked you if Grim Crackers had his open.
so you didn't. Oh yeah, but he didn't have it hooked up.
Oh, well,
Like I just touched
that's
the
a difficult-
actual
You just felt it?
Super Nintendo
Mhm.
Mini in the box.
Oh, okay.
He touched the
I don't think he ever
controller.
hooked.
Is that what happened?
He has the Mini. I don't think he ever hooked it up either.
He just wants to display them or just have them as collector's items or something.
I mean, I didn't even see a controller, so I don't know.
Cool that it comes with two
Uh,
controllers, even though most
What?
require it.
He was probably gonna play it. He just forgot he had it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of want to
Yeah,
play.
to justify putting it at $80. No, I have no idea.
Feels like there's a huge delay. Does it not feel that?
I have no idea because I haven't. Everything.
Yeah, you're all blocky.
So,
Blocky.
can you hear me? Okay, Blake. Or am I in a super delay too?
I can hear you fine.
That was in reference to Ralph's Balake joke. It was.
No.
Never mind.
No, I can hear Derek fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
what else did you play
I
there,
got
Mr. Ryan?
At least. Okay, I think we're fine now.
So yeah, finished.
What all did you finish this month?
Are we fine, or is there still a delay? Oh no! Can you hear him?
Hello.
Inside? You just cutting out every once in a while.
I don't know what. I don't know who's messed up right now. I don't know if it's me or if it's
I don't know. Ralph. I can hear you just fine. You said you played Inside, Ryan. Tell me about Inside.
Who can hear who?
Well, I'm going to talk about Inside, and if I hear people, I will respond. So, I don't know. That game is very similar to Limbo. It looks a lot better. I think the puzzles are much simpler. There were some puzzles in Limbo that seemed kind of like took a little bit of thought, and there really wasn't that much that wasn't easy to figure out with that like one or two tries. It's still pretty cool, and I think that game is rated like T for teen or something, and there's some really savage boy murder going on in that, like dogs ripping. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to get away with that, but the game's not very long. It's really short. The ending, though, is definitely worth seeing. I don't know if it's worth buying the game for. It's pretty cool. The ending's pretty cool. I don't know.
How much was the collection? Was it $20?
Is there?
It's probably a little
multiple
more than that.
endings?
There's probably no. Well, there's a secret ending. Nothing worthwhile. There's like some collectible in the game. If you get all the collectibles, you have to solve this one. Then if you solve the puzzle, then you go and see what happens. That I won't spoil, but it's not really. If you don't see it, you're not missing anything. It's just the ending part is pretty cool. I mean, the game looks fine. The art style looks fine. It's really short. I would say I liked it more than Limbo, but like I don't know. It's probably I don't see why people would consider it a game of the year style game. I know a lot of people liked it. People like Limbo too. I don't know. It's not games that I would consider
I don't know.
Fun. It's worth playing. How short it is makes it kind of hard to like recommend $50 for that. And you're done with it in a few hours. You might have enjoyed it, but you still feel like you would have maybe like paid $5. So yeah, endings. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. So
Okay.
if you guys
What
ever
else you got?
get a chance to play it, Dishonored. They're on the Xbone.
There was a delay.
Yeah, there is for sure. I don't know what to really think about.
It's like a 10-second delay.
I wonder if it's
live on
wonder if it's on me. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna see if I'm
Stream
gonna
live
pop
on
out.
Twitch.
You keep doing your thing. I'm gonna hop out and I'll be back.
Okay,
Ryan's end.
it could be. Can you?
Maybe not. Can you
Hear
hear
me?
me now? Yeah.
How quick was that response?
It wasn't very quick.
So is there still a little delay?
I think so, but it's hard to tell.
There is, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, you're still kind of blocky.
Oh man, it could be my internet. I don't know what the, about nonstop Death of the Outsider. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm kind of done with Dishonored. The game was pretty. Wasn't terrible, but definitely wasn't as much fun as the second one, as Dishonored 2. So, but I might have just been like I was trying to do everything at first, and I probably shouldn't have. So I think I just kind of burnt myself out on it.
Was it very long?
Does everything sound okay, by the way? Sorry, I'm back.
It took me like 20 hours, but I think if
So
you
far.
just kind of just play it, it should only be like 10 to 12 or something. So I don't know.
Okay.
Does it
But
close the
it-
loop on the story? Is that like done? Is everything done?
I'm sure they can make. No, not really, because I can't remember. I think this takes place I don't even know what the timeline is.
Between the two, maybe?
Yeah, that or after. I don't know. I don't know what the timeline is. But the way they close it off when they pretty much tell you that the outsider is dying. He's going to die. You kill the outsider.
Spoilers.
The special powers that people have still are there and still can be there, so they could easily make another one.
Is this Scott Hall or Kevin Nash?
There is a right answer here, by the way.
There's no outsider's edge, so stuck in this weird tree thing. I don't know. Does that sound like something Scott Hall would do? Stuck in a tree.
Maybe.
So it's Kevin Nash. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not very tall. Well, I don't know. Kevin Nash is definitely taller than Scott Hall, but Scott Hall is not a short guy, right?
He may get drunk.
Scott
and
Hall's
get in
like
a
what?
tree.
6'1"? 6'1", maybe 6'2"?
I would have thought he'd be taller than that.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Because Kevin Nash is supposed to be like, what, close to 7 feet tall, right?
Kevin Nash is 7 foot tall.
Probably not.
It's a shoot, but he's 7 foot tall.
Okay.
He
On
must.
his tippy toes.
He may be taller than that. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. If you skip Dishonored,
Kevin Nash is like 8 feet tall though.
I'm sorry, you're right. Scott Hall, 6'9".
12'11". Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard to tell. Next to the wrestlers, like everybody looks tall.
Yeah, that's how
he.
he mostly just was on his tippy toes and poking people.
Kevin Nash is only 6'10". So how's that? Scott Hall is only an inch shorter than Kevin Nash. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I always get the
Damn,
impression
that's
he's
a
a lot
tall
taller.
guy.
That's the two tall dudes, or one really tall dude and then one somewhat tall dude.
That's an inch difference. Anyway, Death of the Outsider.
Or whatever else you played.
The Brotherhood and Revelations.
No, I don't care. No,
Done with the Ezio
Yeah.
collection.
awesome.
So,
Send it my way. I'll play it up.
Yeah.
Good, I guess. Yeah, Brotherhood and Revelations both play much better than 2. Brotherhood's storyline's okay. Revelations is Revelations. But 2 is kind of where the story got interesting, and they kind of fleshed out all
Finally.
the different things you can do in the game. And then Brotherhood's where the gameplay kind of really hit its stride. So and that was what, 3rd game in the series technically?
I think so.
DS or PSP. I hope nobody counts those games. But so yeah, I wanted to finish the Assassin's Creed collection before Origins came out, and I definitely met that mark. But other than that, like, not much else. I'm trying to finish games that I bought last year or the year before.
Yeah, I think so.